What's going on, guys? I'm Weston Mack, and welcome back to One More Minute, the show where each day I get 1 more minute to talk about whatever I want. And in today's video, we're finishing up the two-part special of about the freeze. And if you missed yesterday's episode, that's okay. In today's video, we're just going to be talking about all the Sam Houston freeze stuff. I have tons of footage and photos and stuff like that. So if you're here for that, you're in the right place. And so I think we should just jump straight into that. Yes, this is my first ever edited video on this YouTube channel. Like with actual other stuff other than just me yapping the entire time. Okay, please enjoy me talking over snow stuff, I guess. All right, so as I exit my apartment, we actually have our first two snowmen. They're a little special looking, but they do look happy. Look at those fellas. They're best friends for life. And yeah, as I was leaving, it definitely hit me very fast that it wasn't necessarily the cold that was going to be the issue. It was the wind. A lot of this video, I decided not to include the actual audio because all it was, there's a lot of whipping and very loud whipping wind. I think that was the main thing. There was some still snow out. This was about at noon. I couldn't see anything on the field, actually, surprisingly. I don't know if the turf just stopped it or whatever, but yeah, a little bit of snow on the rooftop, stuff like that. Looks super sweet. And we are heading more towards into Sam Houston. Now, I did see another snowman, and I forgot to get any more footage other than that 2-second clip. So that's great. I just went upstairs. And we also have a couple people sledding. I zoomed in a little bit, and I saw, this was the only sled I saw today. I saw, is that a sled? Well, most of them were actually like containers or like tops of containers and stuff like that. People were throwing snowballs and stuff too. Or even cardboard. It sounded like cardboard was actually working really well too. But as we head in, you actually get a pretty good look here at the not Bowers Stadium. That's the Coliseum. Jeez. At the Coliseum here. Apparently I missed the polar bear bearcat plunge. Very sad I missed that. Not really. It's too cold out here. A little bit of snow as we enter this part of Sam Houston. Now, I've been here for 4-ish years now. I still don't know what that building is called to the left of me, but I'm not going to be distracted by that. I will be distracted, however, by how nice that tree looks. The red leaves. Oh, it's so sweet. I love this little section of Sam Houston walking around, especially in the wintertime with all the leaves gone. And I don't know. It just has a really nice vibe to me. Also, I'm going to talk a little bit. No, come back. It's cold, right? Let's try to get an interview. Come back. One bench is warm, while one bench, oh, there's like a handprint. And what is this? A skull? Question mark? Is it a snorkel? Snow. Oh, that is cold. You can see how cold. My hand is freezing right now. I don't have any gloves. Yes, I thought of going and walking around Sam Houston in this freezing cold, and it was, I think, 30 or 31 degrees at this time, in freezing cold weather with no gloves was super smart. It was not. I had to go dunk my hand in hot water to even get them to warm up the tiniest bit. I also saw there was this vent. It looked like smoke, but it definitely wasn't. It was I think it was just the ventilation or whatever, but it looked a little crazy. And as we walk up to the main center of Sam Houston, still a little bit of snow around. I was kind of surprised there's actually snow at all in the noon. It was pretty bright outside, definitely not warm, but the sun was shining and there was very few clouds in the sky. I feel like it would have been very, very different if there was no clouds at all. I can also see our main Sam Houston bell tower as well, and a couple other sorority things knocked down as well. I don't know. I don't have any other poses. You see half of my posts and they're all like that basically. Here's a photo of me. Look at me. Look at me. Not gonna lie, that totally scared me. Absolutely scared me. Why is it still going?
Does it go for 12? I think it does. It is noon right now. Okay, we hear you. I think it's enough. All right, this is getting a little ridiculous. Not gonna lie. Okay, well, I think it's being me at this point. There's no way there's one more. There was one more. Okay, that's it. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, it's over.
And we also have our fourth snowman, I think. Fourth snowman. He's special looking. We do have one more. We have a fifth snowman. Oh, wait. That's not this clip. Oh, never mind. Never mind that. Here's Sam Houston. This is the smaller Sam Houston out of the two Sam Houstons that were put up a very long time ago, apparently. But I do have a little story. Apparently, the local newspaper put a interesting title when they said that these two Sam Houstons were put into place. They said, Sam Houston erect. Now, they were talking about how big he, not how big he was. No. Just they're talking about him being put up, like him going into place. There's nothing else about this. Look, I didn't mean to say that. Let's just move on. I thought this would be a more interesting clip. Look, snowman. Look how special he is with those little stone eyes, little stick hands. Yeah, okay. Also the fountain, which is not crazy. All right, next section. More kind of wooded area. And guess what, guys? I'm going to go walk in the snow. Look at me go. There we go. Stepping around. Look at me walking around in the snow. Walking. I got to avoid it. And then keep walking. And we're out of snow. There's no more snow. I got to keep walking the pavement now. Okay. And as we go up now, we also go up to the administrative building, apparently where the president lives. I have no idea if that's true or not. I really don't know if the president lives in there. We have the new Bearcat paw, which is what they use for all the sports, and then we have the retired Sam Houston logo. Yes, this one's actually retired for some reason, even though it looks perfectly fine. They retired it like this year, but yeah, that's the admin building. And wait, this is proof. The president, vice president, both live there. It's literally the White House of Sam Houston. So you cannot prove me wrong. Here's pit number 2. There's another pit. I'll show you that in a little bit. But I've yet to actually ever see a class go here and like do stuff. Like I think this would be like a fun area to like go and like yap or something. I don't know. But I've never actually seen anybody use this area before. Also, shout out to Nicholas. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah. Okay. Next area. We actually. Oh wait, one more thing. Outside the admin building, there was a glove, and I thought I was like frozen to the pole. It was just sitting there for some reason. But next area is the pit. Yes, the pit. There was actually somebody building a snowman on the side. Hello. There was actually somebody building a snowman on the other side. I didn't want to be a creep and like film them, so I don't think I did at least. And we have another snowman over there. We'll come back to it in a minute. But yeah, we have the pit. And not a ton of snow here. I thought there would be more, but I guess the sun is really shining on this area. The floor looked very scary as it was wet and it was cold, and I thought it was all like icy and snowy. Sometimes it's like just wet looking, and sometimes it actually is ice, and I did slip a couple times. Not falling or anything, just like a slight like heart attack for like a millisecond. But it wasn't the worst thing anymore. But yeah, here's a little snowman guy. Look how special. He has like a little mustache. I think the construction guys actually made him. Not gonna lie. And we also have again the Sam Houston bell tower. I do wonder if Sam Houston knew when he built this bell tower that there would be snow here. I mean, like maybe he's thinking like it's witchcraft, because I know he was. How old is Sam Houston? Was he like part of like the witch trials, like the Salem witch trials? Was he born in Salem? Was he in the Crucible? I think Sam Houston was in the Crucible. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. But as we actually head back to wait, what, this clip's still going? I thought I cut this out of the video. Okay, well here's more of the tower. As we head back, I did see this day snow SHSU, or SHSU snowed. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes way more sense. It's actually sitting by this area, if you know where I'm at. SHSU snow day, but I wish they would have picked a better place because it's sitting right by a trash can. So yeah. Also, eat 'em up cats, love that. And look at this, most satisfying crunch. Boom. Boom. The Costco guys, boom. Yeah, that was great. It was very satisfying. And also, I did find more snow by the science building. I think it was by being like actually protected by the building. Like it didn't melt because there was actually no sun on it. Same thing over here in these little bushes, which I did almost slip and fall down these stairs, but you can't see in the video, so it's fine. Also, the Raven. Raven looks a little cold. I'm not gonna lie. And as we keep heading back, I did see this, which it looks like somebody parked their car like the previous night out here, and like a bunch of like icicles formed on it. It looks so cool. I hope there's no damage on their car, but yeah, one more snowman for the road. And also, I a little baby snowman too. That counts. Also, I did see this. There was like a little event thing for like this entire week. Are we still doing this? Is this canceled? I don't know. We probably should head back inside though.
I gotta record this. Look what happened. Look what I just found. He's dead. You know he's still alive? He is. What'd you do to him? What'd you do to him?
Okay then. Anyways, yeah, that was the snow day video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my experience. Yeah, I was freezing cold. My hands were really cold. I wish I had these like thermal gloves I use for like welding and like doing 3D printing stuff. And I wish I had those, as those are very highly insulated gloves. No, yeah, I had to rush back to my apartment and literally turn on the faucet using like my wrists, and I couldn't tell how hot the water was because if you put your hands in it when your hands are super cold, it just sucks. So I had to literally put my face into my bathroom sink to feel just how cold it was or how warm it was. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but my hands did eventually warm up. Now, I'm not totally not used to the cold. I think I have a pretty high cold tolerance compared to most Texans that I know of, at least, and a pretty high heat tolerance for the same reasons. And it's because of like all of my high school sports, track, football, not really baseball. We didn't do much in that other than like get rained on. But when it comes to heat and like cold tolerance, I can attribute a lot of that to track and football, really mostly track. When it comes to heat tolerance, I've had plenty of heat strokes before and overheating and having to drink out of the cow, and the cow is like this big machine water thing where you drink the water out of it, and it tastes a little too much like, I don't know, like metal for you to really worry about it. It tastes really good when you're like completely like heat stroke, but it's nice. Anyways, the cold. Yes, there were many times where we went out to the freezing cold, and one of those times being in 2018. Yes, the same year that we went out. Was it the same year? No, it's actually no, it's 2019. It did fully snow, but it did freeze, and we still like 2 days later went out and ran again, and yeah, that was the worst thing ever. It was so cold, we couldn't run on the track because the track was solid frozen. Like, it was too slippery. So instead, we ran on the field. And I remember our hands being freezing cold. We did like an hour or 2 hour workout. And, yeah, not great. I'm pretty sure I did lose some type of like nerve feeling in my hands from that. But we move on. Yeah, I think generally I do have a higher cold tolerance. While I haven't been in anything like super snowing, like I mentioned in the last video, I can definitely say that I can kind of handle it. Like, my body overall was not cold at all. It was mostly just my hands, and then my jaw gets so freaking cold. Unless I talk like this the entire time, like with like very little jaw movement, you can't understand me. I tried to talk a good amount in that video, like especially the second half. You can't understand me. It's like, it sounds like somebody put it feels like somebody put numbing cream in my mouth and was like, talk, make a podcast right now and talk. And it just sucked. It sucked so bad. Yeah, I'm super excited, super happy. It was a ton of fun getting out today. I didn't record everything that I saw. I did see, I think there was a much bigger snowman being built somewhere else. I know I saw more people sledding in different areas. And when I originally woke up, actually there was way more snow. I woke up about 8 or 9 a.m. ish, because I wanted to get some video stuff done, and I'd gone to sleep pretty early the night before. So I woke up, and I should have got some video of this, at least in my balcony, but I also kind of didn't want to reveal where exactly I live, more of a privacy concern thing. But yeah, I could look out my window, and I could see out to the parking lot, and the ground was covered in snow. Everything was covered in snow. I wish I got like at least a little footage of that, because that looked actually like a winter wonderland compared to everywhere else. And speaking of everywhere else, I do want to talk about 3 locations that I know of that got way more snow than us. Location number 1, where I live currently, Houston. Well, I don't live currently right now. Anyways, where my home is, Houston. That got roughly 4 to 5 inches of snow. And people were literally like actually going onto the highways with like sleds and skis, and because everything was shut down. I mean, in Houston, if there's like an inch of snow, everything shuts down, not 4 to 5 inches. And so people were down to the park, sledding and stuff like that. It looked like so much fun. But the next area after that, which I was very surprised about, was my hometown, Orange, Texas. They got, hear me out, 8 inches of, I think between 6 to 8 inches of snow. We got multiple texts. We have a big family group chat, and multiple texts and videos from my cousins and aunts and stuff like that of literally inches of snow, and like midday still snowing. It snowed at like, I'd say like 5 or 6 a.m. ish, like in that range. I think it was apparently snowing. It was still snowing at like noon, I think, their time. And so, yeah, no, I was really, really surprised by that. Apparently also Galveston, like their beaches were snowy. Probably the most like fun anybody's ever had at like a Galveston beach before. Full stray at Galveston there. And then apparently the thing that blew out everybody in the South was a 10-inch Galveston. Yes, Galveston had 10 inches, not Galveston, geez. New Orleans. New Orleans had 10 inches of snow. That's actually insane. And it made everybody else like look like they were just being crybabies. I mean, New Orleans is like the one place I think on the world you don't want to live, other than whenever there's like New Year's, and that's about it. Because they get the worst hurricanes in the world. They always flood. And apparently now they get the worst snowstorms in the world when it comes to the South. 10 inches of snow, I'm pretty sure that's like, what are you supposed to do with that? You can't go outside anymore. That's not like, let's go play in the snow. No, you stay inside. Especially people in Texas, they're not gonna live through that. No one has warm clothes. No one has snow gloves. Oh, it's only the really rich white people who go in like Colorado for spring break or whatever. Those are the only people in all of Texas that are able to survive a snowstorm like this. Really really rich white people. That's it. That's everybody. Yeah, and if you know who I'm talking about, you know I'm not wrong. You know I'm not wrong at all. You know you have that one friend who you just stayed home for spring break at a super long semester or whatever, and then you see on the profile, you're scrolling through Instagram, and they're in Colorado, and it's like the whitest looking family you've ever seen before. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little 2-part special. It came up out of nowhere. I heard about the snow not too long ago, and I was like, you know what? Let's kind of make this into a split episode. I want to talk about a lot of different topics. I know I'm going to go out and brave the cold for the YouTube video, so I figured let's kind of split this up. Let's talk about my previous snow experiences compared to kind of my more now stuff and what's going on today. And I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out the other video. I do also want to mention one thing. The second story where I talked about having snow in 2018 for my freshman year of high school, I forgot to mention, well, I did mention this, but forgot to go into detail. We actually had a concert for our winter concert for choir that night, and it took everything out of our directors to get us back in the door for rehearsal prior to the concert. And it was a very magical moment, as having a Christmas concert and having it snow on the same day, and it was really sweet. Yeah. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I'm having a ton of fun making these, and I do hope I timed this up correctly because I'm having to like not do a full 20 something minute video. How long is it supposed to be? 21-minute video. Yeah. I've already been cut off and you're not seeing this. And if I haven't been cut off, then I did properly time this correctly. I think possibly, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I do also want to talk about more 3D printing stuff. I've been working on a ton of projects recently. So if you guys are interested in that, please make sure to like and subscribe. There's a new video about that coming up. Also, I need to talk about my background. Yeah, not this background, the background from last episode. You'll see it in the next episode. Don't worry about it. I'll talk about it then. We'll go over all the pictures in the background and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, so all this sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.